Hey friends, Joseph here at smalltownwanderer.com, and we are here to talk travel with you and just get out and explore the world. And so if you ever need help with travel, reach out at smalltownwanderer.com. We have an inquiry form there on the main page. You can fill it out. Let us know what you're doing. We can hook you up with an agent that really could best serve you and your needs. Today, I just want to talk briefly about the idea of tours. Tours and all-inclusive tours, which we offer with some of our preferred suppliers all over the world, kind of get a bad rap, especially maybe for some younger folks, mainly because you think you're stuffed in a dingy bus and you're with a bunch of old people and you're moving at a snail's pace and you got to go from one museum to the next and you don't have any free time to explore and see what's around you, and then you get back and you go home and it was just kind of a boring museum trip. But the reality is, and this is why we have some amazing preferred suppliers for tours all over the world. Many of our fellow wanderers have done tours in the U.S. with them, in Scotland, in Switzerland, in Europe are the main places that we do it. Costa Rica are good spots for tours, and especially in Europe. When you go there, you want to have the people that know what they're doing lead you to the thing. And so many of you will be like, "I just want to rent a car and I want to go explore and do my own thing." And that's fine and fun. But a lot of times it's also pretty risky with insurance, with car rentals, with hitting the right roads. Make sure you have the right internet so you can get on to get you the right maps. And you're moving from one town to the next, and you're renting or getting a hotel room that isn't maybe vetted properly, and you're not sure, if it's even a great place. That's why we love using tour groups. And so they'll bring you around, for instance, like Ireland, from Glasgow to Edinburgh, and they'll bring you to all of the main spots that you need to be at. They'll put you in hotels that are reputable and are safe, and you're with a group of people which are surprisingly not the people you think they normally are. They're people a lot like you. They're younger, they're middle-aged people that are loving life, or there are older people that are just pretty much high on life and they just want to get out and explore more. And you're going to do that with them. But the beauty of all of these tours that we provide is that there's ample free time to explore other things at your own pace. And so that's the beauty of a tour. Why they're ample to free time is because they know how to curate a good day. So surprisingly, people look at these tours and go, "I don't want to do that because I don't want to do, be hemmed in." But when you start planning the trip, what do? You do exactly the same things that they're doing. But you're just a common person at that point. You don't get preferential treatment. I've been on these tours where we have walked through the front gate of a castle, literally a castle, while it's locked. We walked around the line and got in. We've been in tours in Rome where we've walked past everybody else waiting in line because we were with a group, and so we expedited our time even more. So the free time that you wanted to have, you got later because of that time saved, even that simple thing of line hopping. And so tours are great for that. You're going to get in modern coach buses where they're very comfortable, air conditioned, many times Wi-Fi on board. People will pick your luggage up. You won't have to touch anything. You put it out the door. They pack it for you. They bring it to your room, and you get to be in the next spot. And again, many times these tour groups are moving across the country. And so you might stay 2 nights in one spot and then go to another location and see some things, and then bus to another location. You might stay in a town, but you don't actually sleep there. You're going to go to another town for the evening, so you're ready to go right away in the morning to explore that city. So it is a little bit of moving around with these tours. It's not like a cruise ship where you're bringing your room with you. You're bringing your luggage with you, and you're bringing your stuff with you, obviously, and it's taken care of by the people that are hosting you as you move. Speaking of hosts, you get a host on all of our tours. that'll be with you the whole way. So in your free time, you can ask, hey, what's a good restaurant to go to? And these are locals that know their stuff. They can guide you to the right experiences that you're looking for also. And then also with these tours that we offer, it's pretty much included, all included. That's why we say all included tours. And so we're going to package your flights in there and your transfers from the airport, your hotels, your tickets to a museum or an activity for the day. What's not included is sometimes like an extra dinner. Breakfasts are usually always included. Maybe if there's a group lunch, that's going to be included. So there might be some off meals that aren't included, or if you want to do a special tour or special activity during the free time, obviously that's not included either. But for the most part, the bulk of your experience is already paid for before you leave. So again, you're not just driving around trying to find a gas station. Oh my God, there's another $20. Oh, we got to find a restaurant. Oh, there's another $50. Or oh, there's all the tickets are going to be another $200 if you're trying to curate all of this together. So when you look at the package price, you're like, oh my gosh, this is really expensive. And when in reality, if you start playing it out, it's not. It's a great value for what you get. And for the experience that you have. So I want to encourage you to really talk to us about tours. It could be to the national parks here in America. There's some great tours. There's some rail tours across Canada. There's, again, jungle to the beach tours. It might be in Costa Rica. You can go from hanging out with sloths one day to the beach the next. There's magnificent country tours in Europe. The Switzerland ones are amazing. Ireland, Scotland are people come back all the time loving that. We have couples that are even going very soon to Greece, and they're going to do a tour, a 3-day cruise to some of the islands, and then come back and explore Athens. And so there's just so many options for these tours that you can't, if you wanted to piece them all together, you're going to be way more stressed out. You're not even sure it's going to actually happen. And B, it's probably going to be actually more expensive in the long run to do that. So I want to encourage you to reach out to one of our agents. Remember, it's smalltownwanderer.com, and we can help you curate an all-inclusive tour for you, your family, your groups. We got a family of almost 20 people going to Scotland here this year that are just doing this from grandkids up to the grandma. And it's going to be a wonderful experience. It's a private tour we hooked up for them, so there's not even going to be other people on that tour for that 9-day tour. So lots of options. Reach out. We'd love to help you. smalltownwanderer.com.